Number one, it living in your CRM is a gift to your future self. And then number two, when you have their information and their data and their history inside of the CRM, it also improves your touch program. You can do a whole lot more when you have their address. You can do a whole lot more when you have their email and not just the phone number. Even if you can, incorporate the social media aspect, like, yes, love that. But you should absolutely be calling your sphere of influence through your FUB number. If you get them to update your contact card, which is very easy to do, it just shows up as you, whether you call them from your phone number or from your personal cell phone number or your FUB number. So it's a weak excuse.
Mm-hmm. Well, have you ever just called somebody, even your own family member, and they have two numbers in there? They have their work phone and then they have their personal. Yeah. I'm like, I actually don't know which is which. I don't. Yeah. Sorry, Mom, I don't have your phone number memorized. I have no idea.
I don't have my dad's number memorized either. Yeah. I know his old one, but you're right. Yeah. I mean, I know people's phone number by heart these days. Yeah.
Yeah. Even my sister doesn't know mine. So it's like that excuse, I don't think is even relevant anymore. Yeah. People don't know.
Now, I do believe there's merit to if they don't have my work number saved, it's not going to show up as me. Okay. So that needs to happen where I have to set the boundary, and then the natural consequence of that has to unfold if they break that boundary again. So like if I say, hey, we don't count 2-minute conversations with your family members, short of them actually wanting to buy a home or like your best friend, like I'm looking for leads that came in. I'm looking at it, and absolutely we're going to call our sphere. So I can see my grandma come up through those calls that doesn't have a real estate need once every quarter. That's totally acceptable. That's in my database scheduled calls. But if I'm seeing that like consistently, which by the way, I would only know as a team owner if I'm inspecting the database. So, which that would give me insight to like who they're actually calling. And so I want to make sure I set, a standard around that. If I catch it, I don't like it. I want to make sure that I let them know, and I haven't given them that standard, that I make sure that standard is implemented, and then I have to hold them accountable to it. And then there's got to be a natural consequence around, that being broken, because that's actually how you hold the boundary or hold the standard. It's kind of like the stretching of a workout or the salad of a meal plan. It's like, you're not going to see 10 pounds come off with the salad, and you're not going to see the muscles blow up with the stretching, but you never regret it being done. And you know that it's a benefit towards your like overall goal, but there's like, you get more wiggle room with falling off. So like if I don't stretch before my workout, it'll be a while before I realize that had a negative impact on me. And role play is very similar. I'm not getting that like immediate feedback on like the downfall of me not doing that behavior or that activity until much later on. And so we don't want them to burn out on it. So if we do more than 5 and we have them doing like, if they take it upon themselves to do 2 a day, I'm like, stop immediately. No more than 1 per day. No more than 15 minutes, unless you're sitting down to do like a full consult role play. That 15 minutes it can be that initial conversation. So like if your conversion rate is 1 to 2%, which is essentially, 50 to 100 no's to find 1 yes for my contacts, then my skill set focus should be around that initial call, that like the actual phone conversation with the lead source. When we let them kind of skirt away from it, oh, my sphere, oh, what about this? Oh, what about that? And we make exceptions. We are essentially loving them into failure. And we're also negating our own processes that we have said, this has to happen. And then it actually does it.
Yeah. And it goes back into, let's talk about inspecting what we inspect. Nick McLean is still writing all of his own emails, his own action plans, everything. And so when's the last time you actually audited what you're sending out to clients that you're nurturing?
Oh, so good.
Yeah. You might cringe at what you're sending your teams. I know that I've looked at things and I was like, ooh, okay. And you improve and you learn how to script. Yeah. And that's another thing, another habit to build. If you're not scripting at least 2 to 3 times every single week, you're not coaching your agents to actually be able to convert those leads. So it might not just be a conversion issue. It could be a leadership issue as well. And that can sting a little bit, but that's okay because that's what we're here to talk about today. Yeah. So if someone is truly not ready to buy, they have whatever reasons, and they actually cannot even get pre-approved yet for the loan, stay in touch with them. That doesn't mean they're a no forever. They're a no for right now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we all know like the old adage that like real estate agents don't follow up. And I believe I've identified the core reasons why that happens. And I would love to break this down with anyone who disagrees. Number one, they don't know what to say. They don't know what to say. They don't know how to follow up. And exactly what to say for real estate agents. He has a really simple structure that I think you could use for every intro call, every follow-up call, a polite greeting, a mutually agreeable fact, and an easy to answer question. Inspect your database, lead generate with the agents, lead generate for the agents. And if your struggle is with the agents, you model what you want from them.